Hapana, hii maisha iwezi. Wacha kufuata calendar. If you still believe an year has 12 months, a week has 7 days, and a day has 24 hours.
This guy is a disgrace to our ancestors. Smack this guy on the face and tell him, Neo, wake the fuck up and get back into the matrix.
At Tuesday comes after Monday, Wednesday comes after Tuesday. Hizo vitu zote mpaka udrop. Usipo drop hizo vitu, itakuwa ngumu sana kukuwa free na kukuwa fully alive. In fact, hata kukuwa still wezi. Kwa sababu ukicheki poa, in your mind kuna vile umeprogram. Umefanya vitu zingine repetitively for so long.
Being woke is the worst thing that can ever happen to an African man. You might think yourself wise, but deep down, all people see is avoidance and evading accountability. I found this guy online. Na kuna haja niseme mingi. You guys watch for yourself, and as you're watching, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this one.
Saa 6 mchana ndio mimi naamuka. Mimi nafanyaga vile nataka. Juu hivyo ndio iko. Kifika mahali ujue wewe ni Mungu. Naona hauna time ya kufanya kitu kingine. You see? Saa zingine hata nikiamka watu wengine wanaenda job. Naona? Kwa sababu I don't subscribe to anything. I do what any animal is doing out there. Mimi sionagi zikiwa na timetable. Unaona, sometimes I can do my thing at a certain time, anytime I want. My job is to be alive, not to be productive. Productivity is a quality of machines.
Ebu acha tuende step by step. This guy is spitting a lot of facts. Umseni muwise. This guy is so wise, you can't even think about it, Hapo hivyo kenye umesikia amesema. The first thing he's talking about is Wacha njaribu. I'm going to do my best to speak in English on this video because somebody in my previous video kwa comments alisema make sure you use the English language so that the people she is watching with may understand what I'm saying, and I'm going to do my best to articulate whatever this guy is saying. So umse hapo hivyo mara ya kwanza, whatever he's saying is that we are gods, and since we are gods, we can create an ideology where we don't need to follow certain timetables. Na hii ideology ya we are gods, I would like to say that it is a Freemason ideology, and it was fed in the people during the most traumatic event, which is 2020 ama the pandemic period, kwenye watu walianza kuprogramiwa they are God, while on the other side they are being wananyang'anywa identity na ideology yenye inawafanya wakwe functional in life. The other thing umse amesema ni story ya timetable, na story ya timetable ameshikanisha na people being machines, and amesema I am not a machine, I cannot work like a machine. But I would like to pose the question to you, between man and machine, who came first? So whichever came first, it is the predecessor of the functionality of the other. Ama hadi sasa hivi tu zenye AI inafanya, I think those are the things that people have already been doing. We are just exaggerating them because we have the means now to do it. So endelea tu kusikia ideology ya this guy.
Unacheki sasa mimi vile nimeunda life yangu, nimeunda vile naweza ishi vile nataka. Unacheki kwa sababu kutoka kitambo nilikuwa na feeling hapana, hii maisha iwezi. Mimi nikienda hizo vitu nilikuwa nashinda nikiwa grumpy. Hadi kamnyweso nilikuwa naepa job naenda kutandika kamnyweso. Yaani singezaga hata kukaa soba. Kwa nini? Story ya time. Unaona? Wacha kufuata calendar. If you still believe an year has 12 months, a week has 7 days, and a day has 24 hours. Yaani kuna vile wame-constrain time yako na activities zako mpaka wamekuprogram what you should do when you should eat. Mimi naweza kula mara moja ama hata nikose kukula ama venye nitataka tu, yani niko free. Hata mtu akiniuliza pale kwa timse ni saa ngapi, mimi nakwambia sijui. Sasa wewe ni wapi unajaribu kunipa stories za masani za nini? I've been trying to get rid of you, vitu kama hizo mabondage, and you're trying to get me there.
This guy I think is the best example for somebody who is avoiding accountability. He might say he's free, but freedom comes with responsibility. If you're going to do away or tell people online that they may do away with identifying the week, identifying the month, identifying the year, and keeping time as everyone else is keeping it, you should give an alternative. If there is no alternative, then whatever you are doing, you are just creating more chaos in the environment. Yenye tunajua pia sisi, yes, we share your trouble. Yenye tunajua manze going every day 9 to 5, manze ni ngori. Sometimes hii time yenye tumekewa manze inakuwa ni crazy. Yes, the system ama mtu mwingine ataita the matrix is so crazy. But at the end of the day, if you are going to do away with how the matrix is being created, ama is being understood by most people, you should give an alternative. For instance, this guy looks like he's African, and in fact, it looks like he's just in my nearby village hapa hivi. The best thing anazambia wase ni they should keep time like our forefathers did. A few months ago, tumereact to another video yenye inasema time flows backwards, of which we saw the absurdity of that one, but we at least tried to figure out why that person will think like that, given that they are from the southern hemisphere. Sasa ya huyu ni crazy. At least for our forefathers, they kept time by numbering the days. They could count the moons ama the months, and they were usually 13. Unless he's doing something like that, nakwambie this is now the system you're going to follow. Ingine yote yenye anafanya, it is just creating an echo chamber ya watu wenye hawataki accountability, yet they think they have freedom. And freedom is very expensive to purchase in this dunia yenye tunaishi. Alafu kitu even crazier zaidi yenye anasema hapo hivyo ni ati ameamka saa 6 but I don't keep time. What do you mean? You're already contradicting yourself, my guy.
Ati Tuesday comes after Monday, Wednesday comes after Tuesday. Hizo vitu zote mpaka udrop. Usipo drop hizo vitu itakuwa ngumu sana kukuwa free na kukuwa fully alive. In fact hata kukuwa still wezi. Kwa sababu ukicheki poa in your mind kuna vile umeprogram. Umefanya vitu zingine repetitively for so long. Unapata umeprogress fulani, kuna kitu unafanyaga saa fulani. So hiyo saa ikifika hata huwezi kuwa umechill ama hata ufanye kitu different. Utaenda urudie the same thing you have been doing. Hizo ni maloops tu yani, unacheki. So mpaka utranscend vitu kama time. Usipofanya hivyo,
fuck bro, umse I think I levi reality of things. Life is created on a basis of routine. I mean, the sun will rise and it will set every other day. Hakuna time yenye inachenchingi. The moon will go through its similar phases. That's still a loop. What do you mean transcend that loop if you cannot find where you fit into that loop? Sasa akikwambia ati do away with doing the same loop every day, what does that mean? Or is that even a form of liberation? You let me know what you think down in the comments. From where I am sitting watching this video, I completely disagree with this guy's ideology. Kuna wengine watasema ati akona point hapa na pale, he's a little bit awake. Let me know what you think, kwa sababu my guy,
naona hata kutana na watu wengi Monday. Wanajuaga Monday ni siku mbaya. Kila mtu anakuaga doom and gloom. Groggy kwa sababu sasa ka weekend kameisha. Ulikuwa weekend kwa sababu uko weekend. After the weekdays you have to be weekend ama ni aje. Naona. So kukuwa free ni hivyo. This is my idea of heaven. My idea of heaven is not streets of gold. Is being able to do what I want, when I want, how I want it. I don't, yani hakuna box unaweza wekwa. You live.
It's very crazy, do what I want, when I want. If you think about it, this guy can't really do what he wants, when he wants, how he wants. if he ever wanted to explore, that is the basis of reality. It is exploring and having experiences. Unless you're going to confine yourself in your 40 square meter land, uko unaona vegetables zako zikimea na unakula na utaki kumove anywhere else, then that is your form of freedom. Hiyo box yenye unasema utaki kujieka, completely umejieka hapo ndani. On the other side, humans are meant to interact, to explore, to move around. So mse akiamua anataka kumove around aende ajue China kuna kwa guy, ata move around aje. I even doubt this guy has a passport. Clearly hata tukiangalia atakwambia, oh no, I will not vote, I will sichukui kura, this system, oh they are just putting us in a inaitangwa ile kitu yenye the mouse is always running. Fuck man.
You see, juu na copy mtu mwingine kwa nini? Why? Sura yako ni different, kila kitu, fingerprint, kila kitu ni different. So lazima uangalie vile hii time unaipeleka, na usijali nani anakuona, sijui. You are wasting your time. Do what you are doing. Watakuona, watachoka, watazusha, watajudge, but watadu what? Even if you get mad, what are you gonna do? Unaona? Juu mimi hiyo life mimi ilinibo. Unaona? Na niliamua kuishi tu hivyo. Na nika sacrifice vitu zingine just to be free kwanza niweze ku-explore what this life is. Na nikaamua hata kuishi kwa kiota yangu mimi naipenda. Unaona?
This is so sad, so sad walai. Ukiangalia mseka huyu ni msema ame choose kuji-alienate from the community, and I really feel it for him. Probably amepitia a lot of things and he has lost hope in all humanity. And oh my guys, wale wenye mnaendaga kanisa and you watch this you watch this channel, ombeeni manze this guy bana. This is too far, too far.
Mtu mwingine pale kwa comment section siku nyingine ananiambia ati sijui nyumba ambao ni yangu, mtu wangu mimi bora nilale. Wewe unalala hapo na uko na stress, mimi nasikia fit. Unacheki? So simplify your life. Unaona? Ndio uweze hata kuanza get to the core of life, to get to know what things are. Unajua hii speed kila mtu anaenda nayo because of the clock ina ruin the experience. You have to do more, you have to. Productivity is a quality of machines. I don't need to be productive like everyone else. Na efficiency hizo vitu zote, no. I am alive, I am a flame. Na cheki. So mazeji bambe, wachana na time na clock, calendar, put all them aside. Mi hata sijuagi ni siku gani, hadi leo ukiniuliza mimi sijui. I don't know, I don't care about knowing what. Hata saa zingine natokeaga hivi. Saju niko mahali na kuoga in a rural setting. Sasa nikikuta watu wako smart sana wote ni najua leo ni Sunday, unaona? Yaani nitajua tu juu watu kuna vile wanakaaga, I can see them. So set your mind free, set your life free. Yazemi? Come on.
This guy is a disgrace to our ancestors. Unataka kuniambia hadi venye ana identifying vitu zina happen kwa community. It's just by observing the people who is trying to demonize, instead of maybe observing weather, observing the migration of certain ants. If you're going to do something, commit to it fully. Mbona kuja hapo anze kutoa. Anyway, I'm just getting heated up about his story. The major thing nimepata, this guy is trying to talk about freedom, and anajaribu kuonesha the situation he's living in. He has completely acquired his freedom. On the contrary, I'd like to differ. Kwa sababu, if we think about it, we are still being neo-colonialized. Alafu unakuja hapa hivi kukataa the system yenye tunafaa tuingie to fight sasa vizuri. Smack this guy on the face and tell him, Neo, wake the fuck up and get back into the matrix. Sasa hivyo ndo mimi namuona. Why are you just deciding to put yourself in a certain bubble that can easily be popped? Tuseme tu gava iamue tu something crazy. And by gava, you know what I mean, the global community, kama time ya pandemic, wakiamua kitu fulani, it is going to affect everyone. If a law is passed and you are this type of person who is not in the system, trying to rectify the system and make the system work for the people, especially our people, then you are really failing us, all of us. Na hiyo si kitu yenyewe na I take to lightly, manze. I really take that to heart, man. If you have gotten to this point of the video, manze, like and subscribe and let me know what you think even much more further about this situation, because I think this is a guy who has lost hope and he really needs our help. YouTube thinks you might be interested in the video on your screen at the moment. Click on that video. I'm waiting to see you on the next one.